My name is Dan Espitia. I've been at Asylum for about 5 years. I'm from Colombia. I've been in the US since '98. I started tattooing around when I was 15 years old. I saw somebody doing it with a sewing needle. They were poking a tattoo on themselves, and I figured, hey, let me try that out. So I did a little tattoo on my hand, and I thought it was gonna be, temporary. Next morning I woke up, it's still there, and I was like, it just kind of broke. I was like, man, I should probably do this, I kind of pursued it from there. I built a machine out of CD player motor, just like, they do in jail. I was kind of desperate to kind of get into it, and at that age, you really can't get into tattooing. You cannot get an apprenticeship at that age. I did have friends who worked at tattoo shops, but he told me to come back, when I was of age. So I kind of did it here and there sporadically on friends. I did, little stick and poke pieces. Around the time when I was 17, joined the military. When I got out, I was a reservist, so I needed a job. And so I bought some machines. I sleeved myself out and I guess saw some potential. So I called my brother and I said, hey man, do you have any friends that want any tattoos or anything like that? And it just took off from there. So I continued to tattoo out of my apartment from that point on. Then I got in touch with my friend who said, come back when you're of age for the apprenticeship. He started teaching me about machines, how they work, and that's pretty much what I needed to know. He said technique is something, you develop over time. He said I pretty much had all the artistic ability to take it forward. It was just, learning my equipment. We were gonna continue the apprenticeship, but he went and did a tattoo convention in Vegas. He wound up with an ear infection, got meningitis, then died. So I couldn't, proceed with that. So I continued to just do it out of my apartment. I kind of just stayed under the radar. It was all word of mouth. And then I came to Virginia. I just pleaded my case to Daniel and Katie, and they were nice enough to give me a shot. I think they gave me an opportunity that they wouldn't give many other scratchers, is what they call us, is people who just tattoo out of their apartment. But they said my portfolio was very wide range and that, I had potential, and they gave me a shot, and I'm here.
Dan is awesome. He's one of my favorites. We pretty much befriended each other right away because we both love movies, and he's a really, really talented artist.
I've seen him do some really nice, realistic tattoos as well, so he can definitely do, portraits of animals and things like that. They're more, photorealistic.
But he's a super nice guy. I love Dan. Good gray shade artist.
I love Dan. He's sweet.
I call Dan my shop sweetheart. Dan showed me around the whole shop, introduced me to people and all that stuff. So good at what he does. It's amazing what he can do with just black and gray and black and white.
Dan is our black and gray guy. He is awesome, very well-rounded in black and gray. He does everything from animals, portraiture, does a lot of scenes, like war scenes, waterfalls, trees, cabins, all kinds of little mystical little things that he comes up with.
And we've been friends since the start. As soon as he started here, we started to get kind of, pretty tight and stuff. He kills it in his black and gray shade. His black and gray shade is awesome. Not only is he awesome at it, he loves doing that.
Now I'm just doing black and gray. It's just what I love doing. I like realism, but I'm also been getting into a lot of stylized stuff. So breaking up the realism with a little bit of an artistic stylization. I like to maybe go outside the realm of realism just a little bit, because it helps to free your mind a little bit to not be so strict. But in a shop, there's this constant flow of work. There's constant, different things to explore, different tattoos to try out. I like to definitely test myself if I see something's going to be a little bit difficult. I definitely don't like to bite off more than I can chew, but I definitely like a challenge every now and then as well.